issues because of new government rules.
Okay.
The discussion is for this MSME. Now the thing is, I've been talking to many industry players, many unorganized players. The business has totally come to a standstill, and we are waiting for a announcement from the government because these MSME rules are very stringent and they have basically uh, got unorganized small businesses to a halt, and this will affect our markets also. So, are you guys aware of these new rules which have been introduced by the government? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think that day we had a short call on the same thing, right, sir?
Yeah. Now
Yes,
the
sir.
thing is, the rule says if you are dealing with an MSME, all the businesses will give you a clarification in their annual report also, in their balance sheet also, how much amount is outstanding on their books for the MSMEs. So this means if you are dealing with an MSME and you don't have a written contract with the MSME, you have to pay your bills within a time span of 15 days. Now there are several businesses where the working capital cycle is much beyond 15 days. So all these businesses are going to be in stress. I spoke to the cloth association in Gujarat, and I think they from 1st of April they haven't made any bill, as they say, the unorganized players. Now, if the unorganized players are doing such kind of a thing, even the organized players do dealings with the unorganized players. So businesses where working capital is large by number of days. I hope everybody knows how to calculate the working capital and everybody knows how to see the working capital is stressed or not. Are going to have a trouble.
So this is across the industry, sir. Anything for MSME
Be able
category
to understand what
which
I'm
is
trying to
happening.
say. So if you are invested in a business, one second. Huh? So if you are invested in a business where the working capital is large, be fearful, right?
Right, sir.
So please make a note of this. Can you all hear me because I cannot hear you. I can see Hemanji trying to say something. Hello,
You got it, sir. Got it.
am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Hello,
हाँ सर
hello.
हाँ यस सर
क्या problem है?
नहीं आ रही है आवाज सर
Sir, you are audible, sir.
हेलो
Am I audible now?
यस सर
Yes,
Why
sir.
your system को problem हो गया आवाज नहीं आ रही. So if you are invested in any business where the working capital is stressed, we have a problem. So because I'm also a component of of a small business. Dhananjay ji, please note कर लो. So evaluate your working capital situation of your businesses, and if you are in a business where the working capital is stressed, you have a problem coming up, especially in the month of March. All right.
Yes,
Any
sir.
questions? Any questions anybody has on this? Are you able to understand? धनंजय जी म्यूट कर लो, नहीं तो मैं आपको म्यूट करूं. Any questions anybody has?
No, sir. Not from my
Regarding
end.
what, sir?
Iman ji, please मैम को brief कर दीजिए.
Okay, so ma'am, what the new, as per the new announcements that we sometime back discussed, there is a notification saying that any MSME companies will have to kind of settle their
Not the
payments within.
MSME companies, not the MSME companies, businesses which are dealing with MSME companies.
Okay, okay. So the businesses which are dealing with the MSME companies have to settle their bills within 15 days. So that's where they might face issues with respect to the clearance of the dues or things like that.
I've also posted something in the group regarding this only. So what is the criteria for an MSME? See, a micro enterprise has a turnover of under 5 crores in a plant and machinery investment of 1 crore. Small enterprise has a plant and machinery investment of 10 crores and a turnover of 50 crores. And a medium enterprise has a turnover of more than 50 crores up to 250 crores and an investment in plant and machinery of more than 10 crores. So this is the bifurcation of a MSME, micro, small, medium enterprise. So any company dealing with MSME has to clear their bills in 15 days. This will highly trouble businesses where working capital is slow, where your debtor collections is slow, because your creditors payments will be going faster now. If you don't do this, all the outstanding amounts will be added to your income and you'll have to pay tax on it. Suppose a person is making say 5 crores a year and the outstanding amounts are more than 10 crores, so he'll have to pay a 3 crore tax. How can a person earning 5 crores revenue can pay a 3 crore tax? So all the numbers, results are going to get distorted if nothing happens to this income tax section 43G. This is 43G or 43H. This is, it is everywhere in the news, in the local newspapers, in on the income tax website. You can have a look. All right. So please be very careful in businesses where you are invested and they have a longer working capital cycle. You will see a large difference in the cash flows and the business's profits going ahead. All right. Take care of this.
Okay, sir.
It will adversely affect the SME companies, right?
My voice is echoing. Please, can you say one by one?
Sir, this criteria will affect the MSME company, right?
This will not affect the MSME company. This will help the MSME company. This will affect other businesses.
सर अगर मैं बड़ा कंपनी है तो if I have to pay notions are telling
सर
15 days I will
अगर आप बड़ा कंपनी हो तो आप छोटा कंपनी को 15 दिन में नहीं 6 महीने में पेमेंट दोगे. अब आपको वो पेमेंट फास्ट करना पड़ेगा.
skip this company na sir. Sir I will go with other companies maybe.
If you will go with other companies, then you will still have to do the payments, because if you go with other companies, why will you get lucrative payment terms? You will not get lucrative payment terms, because if you are a big company and you're dealing with a small company, then only you get lucrative payment terms and probably good prices. So your margins are good. So once you do this, once you go to other companies, your margins are going to get suppressed. This is going to affect everybody. Anybody from Gujarat over here?
Yes, sir.
सर प्लीज आप अपने गुजरात में कपड़ा बाजार बहुत ज्यादा चलता है. कपड़े बाजार में जाके देखिए कि कपड़े बाजार में क्या हालत है. कोई काम हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है.
ठीक है सर, पता करता हूँ.
आप पता करो, आपको पता चलेगा कि 1 जनवरी से कपड़े मार्केट के अंदर कोई बिल ही नहीं बना है. So businesses are totally shut because of this rule. Because in kapde ka business, your payment cycle is 6 months. How can you pay say 15 days? Or if you have a contract in 45 days, because your payment cycle is 6 months. आप पता करो, आपको पता चलेगा.
ठीक ठीक है सर.
सर इससे तो जो जितनी भी एमएसएमई कंपनी के साथ में डील कर रहे हैं उन सभी को प्रॉब्लम होगी.
और सर कितने एमएसएमई हैं जो एमएसएमई के साथ भी डील कर रहे हैं, और कितने ऐसे लोग हैं जिनका बैंक में लोन चल रहा है, लिमिट चल रही है, सीसी क्रेडिट चल रहा है, जिनको पता ही नहीं है कि बैंक वालों ने उनको एमएसएमई में रजिस्टर कर रखा है. So basically government has done this to make the working capital faster for MSMEs, because all the traders in business, small business people went to the finance minister for such kind of a resolution, because payments don't come on time. Now the thing is, suppose on 31st March there are pendencies of MSMEs and a business is not able to pay. He will have to pay the tax on it, whatever the tax is tax bracket he comes in. And once he pays that bill in the next period, he will get a adjustment for this tax paid after maybe 1 year. So government is going to take your money under their seat, and they're going to enjoy 1 year or 6 months or 1 year of interest on it, like they do it in reverse charge mechanism in GST. They're now going to do it in income tax also. So basically, the small industry, the small business house is going to get killed. Understood? And there are several MSMEs who are dealing only with MSMEs because they are small business houses, say 1 crore, 5 crore, 10 crore, 20 crore turnovers. They all are going to have the stress. They all will run to the banks, or they will run to companies who are doing dealer financing. Right? There are opportunities also in this rule, and there are negatives also in this rule.
सर इसमें एमएसएमई को ही अपॉर्चुनिटी है, जो बिग प्लेयर्स हैं उनको क्या अपॉर्चुनिटी होगी सर?
उनको उनका मार्जिन गिरेगा ना.
यस सर.
या फिर एमएसएमई को वो बोलेगा कि आपको 15 दिन में पेमेंट चाहिए या 45 डेज में पेमेंट चाहिए, आप मेरे को लुक्रेटिव डील दो, लुक्रेटिव टर्म्स में मेरे को माल दो. या फिर उसको अपॉर्चुनिटी है जो डीलर फाइनेंसिंग कर रहा है या बिल डिस्काउंटिंग कर रहा है, उसको अपॉर्चुनिटी है. अभी मेरे ध्यान में तो एक कंपनी ऐसी आती है, मैं नाम लूंगा तो आप लोग सब वो कंपनी को लेने भागोगे. दैट इज व्हाई आई डोंट वांट टू टेक नेम्स.
सर बिल डिस्काउंटिंग का थोड़ा बता दीजिए ना, नहीं समझ में आ रहा.
Sir, bill discounting is something, is suppose I buy something from somebody. Suppose you are my vendor and I am your customer. I buy some material from you and it becomes my raw material. So आपका और मेरा payment cycle है, I'll pay you in 2 months. But you say no, I want the payment early on. Okay, I'll say please deduct. I will deduct 2% or 3% and I'll pay you the rest. Or you go to the bank and you ask the bank, this is my debtor. मैंने माल बेचा है, मेरे को पेमेंट जल्दी चाहिए, तो बैंक विल टेक अ 2% 3% कट फ्रॉम यू एंड पे यू द रेस्ट, एंड बैंक विल टेक द मनी फ्रॉम द डेटर आफ्टर 2 months or 3 months. दिस इज कॉल्ड बिल डिस्काउंटिंग.
यस सर, अंडरस्टैंड.
So there are businesses who are doing bill discounting, listed businesses, dealer financing, bill discounting. So there are businesses who are doing bill discounting to the creditors also, and they are financing their debtors also. जो जिन लोगों को मेरी बात समझ में आ रही है वो समझ गए होंगे मैं किसकी बात कर रहा हूँ. जिन लोगों को नहीं आ रही है, सॉरी, आई कैन नॉट टेक नेम्स. So please be updated. Please read about this. मैंने एक वो डाला है, क्या बोलते हैं, नोट डाला है. One of the most important aspect of the law relating to section 43B bracket में H is that it will apply to only to supply of goods by manufacturer or service providers. It means that if suppliers are registered as a trader, then they will not be enterprise under section 2E of MSME Act, and provision of 43BH will not be attractive. But if the trader is buying from a MSME manufacturer, then the trader also gets stuck. All right. So please give your thought on it. Check your businesses and see for the working capital, whatsoever you might be invested in. I hope that's clear. Any questions I can take, else we can close.
So
Okay, since
how
no,
does one, like when we're looking at our investments, so we need to obviously, from my understanding now, I could be wrong, but I'll just share. So we need to check if whichever business we're invested in is dealing with MSMEs. If
right,
so, if they are dealing, then we need to check on our business and if they have enough of working capital, right?
then that is okay. Then that is okay.
Okay. But basically, if
If
they're having trouble with that, then there's going to be an issue coming up.
yes, yes, because if you go and see any company's balance sheet, they will give you a bifurcation that this much amount is outstanding with MSMEs.
Okay.
Open any annual report and see the balance sheet. I'll give you one example. Give me 1 second. No matter it may be consolidated or standalone, any balance sheet open. Okay, this is a balance sheet. I'm posting an image in the group. Please have a look. This is I'm not posting the name of the company. This is a balance sheet. Have a look. These values are in millions.
So basically, if that total outstanding dues of MSME is large, like in this situation, it's small. So
See, in this situation, it is 581 crores.
oh wait, no, I thought it's the total outstanding dues is 65.
The total outstanding dues with enterprise and small enterprise. Total outstanding dues with creators. Other okay, sorry. It's in this case it is small. Other
Yeah.
than it is that is 6 crores. 65 lakhs.
So what I'm saying is, like in this situation, it's small. So whichever company, this could be XYZ, this would not be a concern in this company, essentially.
Right. But if you
Now,
get
let's
this,
say we pick up something else where it's the opposite, okay?
yes,
Then
then
we
it is
should
okay.
start looking at working capital if they have enough.
Correct.
Okay. Now,
And if you don't,
that's one point. But then the second point is, if I'm looking at a company which gives loans, for like bridge loans or like bill discounting and
right,
things like that, right?
right,
So but a lot of these NBFCs do that, like they
right.
but how would we find out which, and I'm not asking you to give names, but what I'm saying is, how do we find out, let's say I have 10 in my universe that I can look at of NBFCs, okay? So how do I go about checking ki ye kisko de raha hai, like ye you know like how would I know that this is the relevant NBFC to look at?
Okay, ma'am, I can give you one name. Please, guys, this is no recommendation to buy or sell. Please do your own analysis. Please go and study a company called SG Finserv. Please do your own study. Look at this company, what this company is doing, किसको ये लोन दे रहा है, क्या कर रहा है. Please study. You'll get to know
So,
something.
but when I mentioned this on the group when you first talked about this, and I said like SG Fin, you said no, it's not that. So,
It is that. It is that
oh,
now
it is that.
they have
Okay.
started doing bill discounting.
Okay. So it is that. So that's what I was thrown off when you said it's not that. That's why I thought I was wrong there.
They have two businesses. One is they are financing the channel partners of APL Apollo, the debtors. Now
Yeah.
they are doing bill discounting also. And
Okay.
now they have moved out of APL's network and they are doing with other anchors also.
Yeah, that was part of the agenda from the last when we studied the last call, I think, or like the call before that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify on that because I was thrown off last time. ठीक है. Okay.
No. Chalo. I hope now it is clear to everybody.
Yeah, this is much clearer. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.